So hello, I'm back. It's 7:48 a.m. and well, it seems like these birds don't like to be put on film either. That's an all-black bird. And I don't know if it's a crow or a raven, but the beak is black. Everything is black, just totally all black. So I wanted to give this little quick rant. I don't know if it's because of my phone being updated, force updated against my will, or YouTube. Ever since, like, I've been having a hard time uploading short videos under 1 minute with YouTube. Ever since they separated the shorts from the rest of the videos, it seems like YouTube has been having problems. You know, it seems like they either need to leave well enough alone or fix their damn bugs, their problems. I don't know if other people have had a hard time trying to upload short videos or the shorts that's under 1 minute. I've been, even before this phone did this, it's pretty much been a problem ever since they got this new updated thing with the shorts videos on YouTube. But anyway, it's getting warmer. It was cold, like 59 degrees or something, and now it's getting warmer. It's supposed to be in the early 80s or late 70s, more like early 80s. And then Monday through Thursday is supposed to be scheduled to rain. So there I go. The moment I get a certain distance by, here they go with the noise harassment. But I wanted to ask y'all, you know, how would you deal with, I mean, if you were in foster care and abused in foster care and enslaved and treated like you were in detention or prison, treated you like you were born into prison or detention, if the rich foster parent and the foster mom used to drive around in a nice ass BMW and have a big huge house that people thought was a group home or a haunted house or something, like a haunted group home, and she would, if how would you be able to handle seeing 12 other 12-year-olds get like $500 for Christmas and allowed to do just what they want? But if she gave us $100 for Christmas and then controlled how we spend it and then get mad and confiscate the whole $100 back, rather than giving us guidelines but it's like, if you give us something for a gift, why you control how we use it? You know, or other kids can do what they want with their money, but we weren't allowed to spend our money freely on what we wanted. And then, you know, the foster mom, that's a gang stalker right there. That white vehicle that passed by, it was a white female with the vehicle, one tail light. So if you're already rich, what do you need more money for? But you deprive me of money. I don't know if y'all can see that one tail light. I can see it. She's sitting there at the red light. So the foster mom give us you know, monthly allowance from 12 years old, 12 years old all the way through high school. If she give you a weekly allowance of $5 and act like it's a lot of money and you're 12 years old and they be like, ooh, and then that'll be $240 a year, and they try to psych us up to thinking that was and here's another perk right here. You want to be seen. And she got a Virginia license plate, but you blocked me from having anything. So I'm just showing y'all that I'm still gang stalked. Because if at the moment I be quiet and stop talking, y'all gonna create false rumors, lying and saying I sold out. So anyway. But then the vicious cycle is, y'all try to force me to shut up about my gang stalking and tell me I should ignore everything. And here she go. She doing this on purpose to distract me. Wait, where's the Oh, there she go. Hold up. Where is she? Oh, now she's going back that way. That was pointless. Like, she drove through here and then drove in that parking lot and then made a circle just to go back that way again rather than just going straight. So with the $20 a month, first the foster mom started with $5 a week for allowance. And then they gave us this small amount of money and make it like as if we're rich for $240 a year. But even working minimum wage, you get more than $240 in a paycheck. And within, I guess, a week. But, she tried to make like $240 a year is a whole lot of money. And when the abuse got worse after I was 14, and here she, is that same? Yeah, that she goes circling around again. You got a freaking, and that's another one tail light. They perping me heavy today. I just missed it, but, oh, she turned off. But, they just circling around acting weird in their vehicles, but I'm blocked from having one because they'll falsely make it like I'm mentally incapable. So after the abuse got worse, after I was 14 years old, and then all the way through high school, the foster mom would punish me or look for excuses to punish me every month for an excuse to not give me the $20. So the other foster kids, after we turned 18, they were read their rights and told that they were supposed to get $37.50 a month unconditionally. Unconditionally, they're supposed to get $37.50 a month. Why you look like you don't know where you're going? Everybody with these new ass fancy cars and stuff, and it's difficult for me to even try to get a meal to eat. So and the foster mom even still felt the need to control our money even after we turned 18. And then the money that I was working for at Popeyes my senior year in high school, the foster mom confiscated our checks every time we got paid. Every time we got paid, we were forced to hand over the checks to the fake foster mom. And then she would smear campaign and lie and say that I spend all my money on junk food. When, I mean, here's a Texas license plate. How can I spend anything on junk food if you take it all? You take all my money. You take all my money. So how am I supposed to, so the foster mom acted like she was preconditioning me to be poor, broke, and homeless for pretty much all my life. And then she'll try to make it like, wow, money burns your hands, doesn't it? Money burns your hands. Like as if she tried to make it like I'm just a spendthrift or just, blow all my money away. When, like, buying, out of the whole $20 a month, buying a 5-cent peppermint, 1 5-cent peppermint from the fake IDMR cult concessions or vending equals blowing all my money on junk food and sugar and stuff. So it's like, she tried to make it like, even I was 22 years old and she tried to make it like as if I didn't know how to handle or spend money. But she just wanted to control everything. If I'm in my 20s, then you didn't give birth to me, then you should have no say so in how I spend my money or do whatever with my life. And then, I had to deal with so many people bullying me, family member, foster and bond. They hit me in the heart with energy weapons. Yesterday, they were hitting me in the back of the head, the right side of my back of my head with the directed energy weapons. They were hitting me in the right side of my head, the back of my head, and it remotely felt like, here's another Virginia license plate. It remotely felt like as if somebody had a gun pushed into the back of my head. That's how it felt like, even though I never had a gun to my head or never, nobody ever threatened me with a gun, But that's what it felt like, a gun forcefully aimed at my head with a lot of pressure. Remotely, that's what it felt like. That's the same other lady again. So, I can picture the foster mom telling me the police got you under surveillance. But she never said anything like that, but that's kind of along the lines of how she talks. But I was wondering why I was hated by the Gretna police. And why I was hated and oppressed and abused, and I never liked the Gretna police. And everything about Gretna, Louisiana has a bad reputation for heavy corruption. Police station, Section 8 office, the school system, everything. In New Orleans Parish, it's even worse. Jefferson Parish is, considered corrupt and everything, but Orleans Parish is considered worse. And Gretna, I didn't realize that Gretna is a very Masonic city. So many Masonic lodges and churches in fake Gretna. See, they hit me in the heart with the energy weapons for speaking the truth about what's going on and stuff, You ain't gonna hit me with the energy weapons and I'm lying. So, now they're hitting me in my left ear. They're just attacking me all over. But that's mainly what I just wanted to talk about. The foster mom predicting that. She tried to predict my homelessness and tell me I'm going to be plenty of days broke. And I thought it was just the college days. But she hardcore had me blacklisted before I can even have a chance. And why push me to go to college if I was supposed to be blacklisted, and then set me up to be put in all this high debt. And I'm not allowed to speak on the abuses. I'm still suffering from my past stuff. And then when you're a victim of abuse, people will always want to say take some responsibility or take some accountability and stuff like that. Even if you're a victim of rape, they want to say you should take some accountability or some responsibility when the abuse or torture or whatever was totally not your fault. Blaming the victim. But then, why should the victim have to be held accountable for their abuse and the perpetrator can run free? Now, white women don't usually blast loud music like that. They don't. So, that's how I know it's part of the gang stalking. That you blasting loud music, like I can hear the bass and stuff. That might be her son, that she's probably allowing him to control the radio. I mean, look, this parking lot is empty. Nobody's here, and they just came here. Yeah, they hear the gang stalk. And look, they got some gang stalkers sneaking in this garage right here, this parking garage. So I'm gonna go now. I just wanted to, do a brief talk about, the allowance. The $20 a month allowance. How would you handle being, and then every check you work for gets confiscated, and then after you turn 18, the allowance was $114 a month. And I mean, how you expect to responsibly manage if you were never taught how to manage? You're 12 years old. How you expected to responsibly manage $5 a week or responsibly manage $20 a month when the woman was cheating us and she was already rich? And she would always complain about being broke. When she drive around on a BMW, she had more than one vehicle. And she had a big house and would always complain about being broke. But you got that big house and you getting income with the foster care, probably getting gang stalking money, and who knows what else. You consider the female jack of all trades or can do everything. You had your own framing business, but I'm not allowed to run any business or anything like that, So I'm gonna go now. No, let me show y'all. This perp had one headlight, and now the moment I put them on film, they turning. The car is white. So I'm gonna go now. All right, bye.